second to last group. This is Pajaree Anannarukarn up on the green for a birdie. Nice start for a player with a couple of wins.
This week, she's been a very busy lady.
Speaking of Thailand, here's Pajaree Anannarukarn.
Yeah, down the hill in the second, just aiming just left of that tower. She can't see the green. And a nice shot there. Much more friendly pin on this hole today, well away from the water.
It's interesting, I was talking to Ryan O'Toole this morning at breakfast at the hotel, and she said, you've got to watch out for that. She's, you know, it's very tough to keep the ball on line. There are these little subtle
We've seen a lot of that this week, just dying it in the opposite direction from what the players are thinking.
Yealimi Noh.
Again, it's another nice shot in, but you've got to be a little short of it.
Anannarukarn for a birdie at the second.
Ever strays.
Yealimi Noh for a birdie.
That just seemed to squirt a little right off the club face, coming over that bit of frin.
And Anannarukarn on the tee at 3. Again, the line is the right side of those left bunkers. It gets very, very narrow the further down you get here, and that is a beautiful shot. Ah, that was well done.
Here's Pajaree on the third. Second shot, back up the hill. You can just see the flag there, just right of the TV tower. Wants to land this just a little short. Oh, she wants that to come back down to give her a slightly easier putt, and it is.
Long birdie putt here for Anannarukarn. Coming up over the ridge about 2/3 of the way. You can just see the change in the tone and the colour there. That's the top of the ridge and the change in the grain, down grain at the end. So when we see it darker, they see it lighter. So the lighter is
inside.
Take a look at Minjee lead. This is her first potential birdie of the day, and she makes it. It had been all pars till there, so Minjee moves to -3. The flag, because there is just going to be no stopping it. And Anannarukarn, par 3, 4th hole, pin on the right, so it does bring that water hazard into play. You need to keep it a little left. Ooh, that is just left. That was a very, very nice shot.
They bounced right back yesterday with a birdie on this hole, the 4th, which is what Pajaree Anannarukarn's trying to do.
It was a beautiful shot in. It deserves a birdie, but that is not going to be. It's very brave to take on. Wow, did that take a turn?
Minjee at the 7th. This would be to get her to 4 under par within 3 of the lead. Watch out for Minjee here. Coming off a lackluster campaign, made a few switches last year in the equipment, made a few switches this year, going to the long putter. She's found the formula.
Pajaree Anannarukarn, 3rd shot into this par 5, 5th hole. Yeah, coming up a little shy on that. I mean, if you hit it around 220, 230, you were average, and then you've got the likes of Laura Davies that came in, but they were still only around, you know, 260 was really long. You're seeing these girls now sometimes hitting at 300 yards.
Great shot there.
That
very good. Yeah. Here's Pajaree with her second at the 6th. Up the hill, she can see the top of the flag. Just want to try and leave this just below the hole. Oh, and that's a mistake. Just came off the edge, though, to have a little bit to be able to get the club behind it.
And she has WD'd. She's withdrawn from the event. She was 2 over par for the day and has has WD'd. Minjee Lee missing out.
That is the 8th hole, so going along steady. A couple of birdies for Minjee Lee.
This tricky little shot from Pajaree. She's got it just landed, I think, in the fringe and try and run it up and through, and played that to perfection. Very good.
She certainly likes it. Happy with that. Par putt for Pajaree Anannarukarn. No problem there to stay at -5 and in a tie for 5th. Just 3 out of the lead.
Minjee for a birdie.
Going along.
The 8th. Anannarukarn on the tee.
Again, key, just like Sandy said, find the fairway. Give yourself that opportunity of going for the green in 2. And that's perfect.
Second shot at the 10th hole for Minjee Lee. The pin today all the way back on the left-hand side. Easy to go through. That needs to stop. Yeah, it stays on the green. So there's a ball in there very close. Someone's going to tap in.
I don't know how that one missed. It's right behind the hole.
Looking to get to that 27-point total. You get a point for a win. You get 2 points for a major championship. So a little ways to go for Jin Young Ko and Nelly Porter, but they could get into the Hall of Fame within the next few years with good play. Yealimi Noh, that major championship in Evian is going to be a difference maker for her with confidence in terms of trying to win here. Minjee for the birdie.
And the way she did it, you know, making eagle on the last hole. Not the easiest last hole at Evian.
She birdied the second and she'd make 3 bogeys in the next 5 holes. But we'll go ahead to Pajaree Anannarukarn. Good shot here at this par 5. That was a really good place to lay up. Oh, come on. Beautifully done. Well judged.
Just a tap-in putt here for Anannarukarn. That will get her to 6 under within 2 of the lead. She's a player with a couple of victories to her credit on the LPGA Tour, including a win at the match play where she beat Ayaka Footaway in the final.
Perhaps just forcing things a little to try and make a birdie.
Now, Yealimi Noh. If anything, we've seen getting the distance right with these long putters. Sometimes the hardest part. It's worked well for Yealimi over the last couple of seasons, certainly this year.
Yeah, big swing from left to right. Good putt there.
That's very well judged from where she was. Ball in there, it is so thick.
Now to the tee at number 9. Anannarukarn.
Just got to be careful that's not gone. Oh, she's caught one of those bunkers, I think, on the left-hand side.
Second at the 9th. Fortunate for Pajaree. She was not in one of those bunkers.
Certainly a cluster of them.
Yeah. She may walk away with a birdie.
Perfect.
Minjee close by over on the 11th green. 11th and 9th greens right next to each other.
Yeah, for her 3rd birdie. 11's a hole you're pleased to walk away with a par, though, miss.
We'll go back to 9. And Anannarukarn's got her birdie putt. We saw that second shot having avoided the bunkers.
Yeah, long birdie putt to get to 7 under.
Yeah, there's been such a wave of Thai players coming onto the LPGA Tour that someone like Pajaree Anannarukarn, as you say, somewhat overshadowed. She finished inside the top 50 in the race to the CME Globe last year. Consistent campaigner. She's got those 2 wins. But when you've got people like Eric Jutanagan, Gino Titakun, Paddy Tavatanakit, who get quite a lot of the attention when it comes to Thailand, you can sometimes forget Pajaree's a proven winner.
And looking good for them defending their international crown.
Yeah, the Hanwha Life Plus International Crown coming up later this year. Thailand won that.
You wouldn't have thought that 5-6 years ago that Thailand
Into that part of the green and just off the green, it gave players a great chance. That was another one that went in from Yealimi Noh.
Looking nervously at it.
You very much might be running up there as we go to the 10th. Pajaree Anannarukarn down the hill. This runs alongside of 1. Yeah, beautifully found, because as we've spoken, it's not easy because the fairways have been narrowed up. They're sheared.
Off that bit of fairway, you could see it wiggle through the fairway. Anannarukarn, her second shot on 10. Back pin, and she's got it all. Another good shot. Good, all the way back to the hole.
Anannarukarn had a nice approach in there. This to get to 7 under par within 1 of the lead.
Just a touch from right to left.
She's actually had quite a...
Before coming here to Singapore, and it's not too bad of a travel from Perth up here. Same time zone. Anannarukarn.
It's nice down the left side.
To the 11th, and Pajaree Anannarukarn second. Running in did not make birdie at 11.
Pin just on the front right. No, just didn't quite get it up over onto the green. But it's stuck there, shouldn't be too bad.
Wing 3 of those coming at the Honda LPGA Thailand. Here's a player from Thailand, Anannarukarn.
Oh, I just never quite carried that one enough. Needed to land it on the green.
Yeah.
It's not often you can get a long driver who's one of the super accurate. You tend to have one or the other.
Anannarukarn misses out there. I think there are a lot of... And Minjee Lee for birdie. Minjee's to 5 under par. She's only 3 back, looking to grab a win in 2025. Pajaree on the tee.
One of the trickier tee shots. Gotta kind of hug that right-hand side. Can run out of room down the left. But a nice one there. See if she can bounce back with a birdie.
Yeah, coming off the bogey at 11. And at the 12th, Anannarukarn.
Kind of inviting pin position here on the 12th. Not really having to deal with that bunker that covers the front, middle to right of it. Oh, she's played a beautiful shot.
Yeah, you must be to the right-hand side of that flag because it does all kick towards the...
Early May, you may have seen that venue last year on the PGA Tour in the fall part of the schedule. The LPGA heading there in early May. It's going to be a busy run coming up. And Pajaree Anannarukarn, this for a birdie at the 12th. Wow, they just have that bit of movement. It's tough. Well, it seems like when it's slowing down, Pajaree on the tee at the 13th.
Oh, that looks perfect. Little draw down the middle with a little draw. Ideal.
Birdie putt for Yealimi Noh at the 13th. Yealimi's there at 5 under par, just 3 back.
Don't worry, there's a number of them there at the moment when you look at the top of that leaderboard. Anannarukarn, second shot into this par 5.
You can just see that flag tucked in on the left-hand side. Over the bunkers. Oh, and that's in that. Yeah, it's going to be a devilish shot out of that thick rough.
Yeah, she won't like that when she gets up to see it. Yamashita. Birdie putt at 16, and in that goes. Tight pin on this hole.
Here's Yealimi Noh, second shot to 14. Just looks very shallow from back there. Cannot afford to go long. I think that's why we're seeing players just come up a little short. It's a big slope off if you go long. Only a few yards behind.
Oh, this is ugly. Just trying to hack that out, really, and what a job she has done.
That was a fantastic shot. That was a kind of hit-and.
Par 5, 15th for Yealimi Noh. Pin today is tucked over the front right bunker. That's a pretty good shot. You've got a little escape from that because you can actually... Pajaree Anannarukarn, second shot into this 14th hole. Pin about a third of the way up the green, but on the right-hand side. And you'll see a lot of players do that because beyond this flag, it is going to run away a long, long way. Pajaree Anannarukarn, this is a birdie putt at 14 up the hill. Oh, now I don't want to go too far past because it can get us a bit slippery coming back. It's 4 bogeys.
Pajaree on the tee, 15th.
Perfect.
Judged perfectly. Great birdie chance now. Straight back up the hill.
A weaker link.
Yealimi Noh, third at 16.
Right down the flag. Just probably a fraction to the right. Oh, I just misjudged that ever so slightly. Would have wanted that a bit closer.
Minjee Lee manages to find the fairway here on 18, which is not always that easy with this big sloping left to right fairway. Pin today tucked on the right-hand side, 22 on, but just 4 paces from the right, over the bunker and just about there. Beautiful shot by Minjee, and also downwind, so that's makes it, you know,
tough
even
to
more
get it close.
Yeah.
Tough to get it to stop in that, just over the bunker. And after this great tee shot in, just landing on the front, judging it perfectly. Back up the hill for birdie to get into a tie for third. Just put it outside the hole. She needed to keep it inside the hole.
flag there at 18, birdie chance.
Yealimi Noh's birdie putt. It's going to keep her 5 under par, 4 back at the lead.
Interesting to see if they move this hole up tomorrow. 16, quite a risk reward one with the water.
I like to see them move them all up. Very entertaining. Peninsula left, and it is very tight to get in there.
16th hole. Anannarukarn on the tee.
Long par 5. 3 shots. If you get a good drive, you've got the chance of maybe going for it over the bunker and giving yourself just maybe 50 yards into the flag rather than kind of 100.
This is Minjee to finish off a good day today.
Very good.
So Minjee Lee is in the hunt for a first title since the Asian swing in 2023, the late swing, as she won the BMW.
Safe enough on that 16th. I mean, it's a 3-shotter, so you can find a spot to put your second one. Yealimi Noh, long range putt on the 17th. Come on. Oh, she gave it a really good try.
Down.
Sophie was taking cover there down the right side. Now Anannarukarn.
That's a good shot. We've not really seen anyone take on that hole. Very good. And after that great shot in, Anannarukarn for birdie to get to 7 under. Walking that one in to tie her fellow countrywomen from Thailand.
She'd hardly made contact with that before she was on the move.
She always rates good. Now Pajaree at 17.
155 over that bunker, and then it's only 9 yards to that pin. It's just 4 paces from the left, and we're seeing an awful lot of players not bailing out, but playing sensibly, I would say, to the right-hand side.
Well, you know, it felt like Yealimi Noh's hit a lot of good shots today, but not scored. But she's still thereabouts. This is second into 18. Made 2 birdies today, 1 bogey. And has a chance to pick up another one there. But I just really felt she's played better than the score she's having. Frustrating day for Hyo-Joo Kim.
And here's Noh. We've seem to have seen her have an awful lot of birdie putts. See if she can convert one.
Oh no. How could that stay there?
It seems nearly cruel. Nearly went backwards at the end. Just 10 seconds. Sometimes they say if you put your shadow over it. That's never worked for me, must say.
And I think I think she's had a couple of those today. 39 after 4 under on the front.
Pajaree for a birdie. And now Anannarukarn. This group has been a bit behind the group in front, which is unusual for a group including Charlie Hull. Charlie, quite a quick player.
Yeah, Charlie's one of the quicker players on tour.
And the group in front up on the 18th green. And that is a shot thrown away, really, by Anannarukarn. So she's going to fall back to 6 under par. And Gina Tidekun out on her own in 3rd.
Got in and with that pin placement on 18, that's very handy.
And this is a tough shot from 172. She's got to get it up over that lip. Got to pick this off cleanly so she clears the lip.
Oh, come on. That's well done from where she was.
That was a good shot. She couldn't really take the pin on from where she was.
Yeah, Pajaree 100th last year on the LPGA Tour in driving distance. Charlie Hull, top 15. And,
well, this will be an interesting read for Pajaree Anannarukarn. Long range birdie putt. She did play a very good shot out of the fairway bunker. It was very deep from a long way out. But I think she'll really be hoping to get this close. Got to aim this well right. It's going to come downhill. That is a pretty good effort from where she was.
Very good distance control from there.
have a chance. Now Pajaree to finish off her day.
Yeah, this would be a very good two-putt from the front of the green. Just going to have a little bit of movement. I think if she keeps it inside the hole, maybe just inside left. Just to keep her 4 shots back. Oh, and well done. It was a very good two-putt. A good par after driving in the bunker.
Yeah, you'd take that any day of the week from the position she was in the fairway or in the fairway bunker. Well done. Good round of golf, just 2 under, round of 70.